lead debate on the bill for an act to establish Nigerian Correctional Service Academy, Ijebu-Igbo, Establishment Bill 2021 SB 545. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I'm delighted to lead the debate on the bill to enact an act to establish the Nigerian Correctional Service Academy, Ijebu-Igbo, Establishment Bill 2021, to serve as an institution of high-level manpower development with a mandate to train officers and men of the correctional service to acquire and attain the highest standards of professionalism and award such certificates as may be approved by the relevant academic regulatory body from time to time and for other related matters. You will recall that this bill was read for the first time on Wednesday, 25th November 2020. The Academy was established in 2010 and has trained different levels of officers of the correctional service. This academy will provide strategic leadership training to the Nigerian Correctional Service, which is most desirable in the administration of criminal justice system. It is the desire of all Nigerians to live peacefully and cooperate with all. Nevertheless, no defense apparatus could live in pure idealistic way. It has to be very realistic and remain prepared for any emergency. Hence, the need for proper training that will provide for an effective coordination between security services and other aspects of the country's economic, industrial, and administrative life, including the country's foreign policy. The establishment of this institution had become very desirable and a positive necessity to meet the security of our correctional centers as they are likely to be in future. Nigeria has been battling insecurity and had to face these problems continuously for a considerable period now. The Academy will develop a broader outlook and understanding, out of which will grow a broader strategy. Mr. President, the setting up of the Academy will serve as a multi-service institution that will provide future decision makers with necessary skills and background for filling senior positions in the service and associated fields. The Nigerian Correctional Service Academy can also provide joint training and instruction to both junior and senior service and civil officers and will be under the administrative control of the Ministry of Interior. The study at the Academy will relate to strategic, economic, scientific, political, and industrial aspects of national, internal security and correctional service matters, which will not be limited to the scope of study, but also the aim will include an examination of internal and external threats to the security of Nigeria, as well as possible trends in the future. Such studies will include analysis of diverse factors, such as security policies of states and that of the federal government, conflicts over vital economic interests or territorial claims, and factional, communal, or political differences. Members of the course will also analyze formulation of national strategy for the administration of our prisons. Objectives of the bill. The bill is to provide the legal and institutional framework for the already established academic institution responsible for high standard training and award of certificates in the correctional service. If this bill is passed into law, just like other similar security organizations, the Academy will provide for the conferment of the highest academic qualifications, training, and also provide for equipping of our correctional service corps with the required knowledge and skills that will be recognized by other institutions the world over. The proposed institution will therefore outline a comprehensive academic and skill program that will equip our correctional service with the technical knowledge to execute its mandate of providing effective management and security of correctional centers in Nigeria. The Correctional Service Academy is expected to be the correctional service, to the correctional service what the Nigerian Police Academy are to the Nigerian police. Overview of the clauses of the bill. The overriding principles behind the introduction of this bill is to provide the legal and institutional framework for the establishment of higher institutions that will bridge the noticeable gap of lack of a recognized higher institution to train correctional service officers. The bill has 36 clauses, subdivided into 6 parts, with the following as the main clauses. Part 1, clauses 1 to 14, incorporates the establishment, objectives, powers, bodies, and officers of the Academy. Part 2, clause 15 deals with the Academy's property and transfer of property to it. Part 3, clauses 16 and 17, incorporation of provisions relating to the statutes of the Academy and procedures of statutes. Part 4, clauses 18 to 24, addresses the financial provisions, namely funds of the Academy, financial year of the Academy, keeping of proper record of account, estimate of income and expenditure, annual reports, annual audit, and direction on account opening. Part 5, clauses 25 to 29, incorporates the supervision and discipline, matters relating to visitation of the Academy, removal of chairman and member of the council, removal of academic provost or member of staff, suspension of staff of the Academy, and duty to serve instrument of removal. Part 6, clauses 30 to 36 covers miscellaneous and general clauses relating to disposal of land of the Academy, powers of the bodies established under this bill, seal of the Academy, powers of the council to make statutes, Public Officers Protection Act, Cap P419 LFN 2004, interpretation and citation. This bill has first and second schedules, with the first schedule dealing with the principal officers and their functions, and the second schedule dealing with the transitional provisions as to property, functions, etc. Conclusion. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, in view of the foregoing, I urge you all to please support the speedy passage of this bill. This bill has no financial burden on government, as the Academy is already in place with the full complements of directing officers and staff of the service. Thank you for your kind attention.
Senator Barrow Jibrin.